Thank you, Emily and Zan. That was so beautiful. It's like the whole room feels different. Music. Well, today is something we're calling a time of remembrance, and it's coinciding roughly with All Souls Day, the Day of the Dead. And the last time we did this kind of ceremony was in November 2020. It's that long ago. And that was the COVID year. And anyway, you know what happened after that. So, so we're doing a few different things today. And if you have something you want to add to the altar, you can, as I'm introducing that, feel free to come and place it. It's okay to put things on top of the papers. So we're going to remember members of the Interfaith Center who have passed on. And we're also remembering any of those who are in your consciousness, your ancestors, your pets, friends. So I invite you to bring those ones into your consciousness, and let us invite them into this room with us now. And let us invite all who have walked through our doors into this room, whether they've passed on or whether they're just somewhere else. For this room can hold an infinite number of beings, of souls, the seen and the unseen. And of course, they live in our hearts, and we live in theirs. A few years ago, we created the Indra's net back there, hanging there on the wall. And attached to that net are many, many jewels. Each one of those jewels is attached to someone's name who has been here or is connected to someone that's been here. And today we're going to add some new jewels that are specifically for the people we're mentioning today that have passed, and they'll be added to the net. And these jewels, unlikely that you can really see, but they're crystal. They're all clear crystal, beautiful jewels, all unique. And thank you, Darlene McLeod, for creating these jewels, ready for us to hang on the net. There are some people who had put a jewel on the net before they passed. We're going to add another one. So they'll have two, and we'll add another one of these. So I think there are about 23 on the plate here. We'll be adding those after the service, like later in the day. And then there are some over here that haven't been hung yet, of people that, are in our community and have chosen one. And so we'll be adding those, in the next day or week also. And I want to just say just a little tiny bit about the Indra's net, because there's something in here that is stated that is very important. We can think of ourselves as a family, we're the Interfaith for Spiritual Growth family. And there are many people that aren't members that come through. That we have musicians and guest artists of all kinds, and visitors during concerts and other activities. So perhaps we don't really know those people, but we think of that as the sort of larger community. We are also located in a community. But if we look at just the interfaith family, sometimes what happens in a family is there's little spats. And we've recently been talking a lot about how do we, be who we say we are all the time. That's a pretty tall order. And so we also recognize that this is also a place where we're growing, and those prickly relationships that will pop up, even here, are for our growth. And may we hold it with compassion. May we hold it lightly, in a sense, not ignore, but also recognize, we're all on this bus together. We're here to teach one another. We're here to love one another. We're here to love ourselves. And that's what's the most important. So there's a statement about the Indra's net that says, we are all jewels in this life, jewels on the net, and each jewel is connected to the other, to every other jewel. Every person is intimately connected with all other persons in the universe. Whatever you do to one jewel affects the entire net, as well as yourself. You cannot damage one strand of a spider web without injuring the entire web. And you cannot damage one strand of the web that is the universe without injuring all others in it, whether that injury is known or unknown to them. This can work for good or ill, of course. Just as destructive acts affect the entire net, so do loving, constructive, compassionate acts affect the entire net. A single helpful act, even a simple act of kindness, will send positive ripples across the infinite net, touching every jewel and every person in existence. So we are each powerful, we are each responsible, and we are here walking each other home, as the song said, walking each other home. So I'm going to be showing a slideshow. It's going to last about 5 minutes, and Alora's going to play some soft, gentle, beautiful music in the background. I was planning to only do, since we did this last, like 2020, and then I thought, it's not that long to look at each person that we've added. So it starts in 1998, and it goes right up to 2025. We may have missed somebody, and if if you know someone that should be in our book of remembrance, we have this book up here, but please let me know. But this is what we have so far. So and we'll talk about the other things on the table after we do this. So each person, we've started this binder. So from 1998 to the present, like I said, everyone that we know about that's been a member of the center is in here. Sometimes it's just one page, and sometimes there's like 5 pages of things that we came across, and their names are listed on the pages out there. But so I'm going to sit over there and just play the slideshow, and we'll just spend a few seconds on each image. We are here because of many, well, all of those people we saw. They each had a really special place, a really special gift that they offered. And let us not forget. And so now, am I? So gratitude to all. And now I would like, if you want, you can come up and simply say the name of someone who, or if there's more than one, who is represented here for you. If you don't have something on the table, you can simply walk by and say someone's name. And as we do this, let each one of us hold a space in our hearts to receive that name and to send, to be with, to send love, to embrace the person who is speaking the name, and simply know that we're all together and we are filled with enormous love for one another and for each that we speak their name.